uno minuto. Good Lord, I almost forgot. Can't have the Tom Petty playing in the background. Facebook will get all nasty with you. Ban your account. Call you names. Angelique is the bomb. She's on every morning. I'm going to grab some coffee real quick.
All right. Save me some. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I got mine.
No, we got plenty of coffee.
Oh crap! I'm trying not to yawn or stretch or anything.
Really?
Somebody said something to me.
Yeah, you're always stretching and
you're always
yes.
You're always yawning.
Val Ray in the house. Whoop whoop. Get your green on gala coming up September the 20-something.
Hey, look at this. I'm too beautiful not to be completely in. There we go.
Are you in? Okay, what do you got to do? Did I not put it up there, right?
You're fine. You're fine.
All right, you ready, bud?
Yep.
I'm not.
It's the Wake Up Call with Phil Quinn, brought to you by Phillips Drugs on Richmond's Club.
We got 68 here in the Whitewater Valley. Thank you so much for being a part of the Wake Up Call. We're brought to you by Phillips Drugs, your good neighbor pharmacy. We're on Facebook Live as well. Thanks to all those folks watching. Jeff Lane is in from the newsroom. How are you?
Doing well.
All right, man. I know you got a lot cooking over there, so we'll just get right to it.
All right. I decided today, for whatever reason, just to focus on some more employment numbers, and not just employment rates, but just kind of numbers, things that people might find interesting. And one of them is a follow-up to a report that we did last week. Now, last week, we told you that 45% of Wayne County's population is currently working, and I think that caused a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, did you get some blowback on that?
A little bit, and people weren't exactly sure what that meant. Well, it is the total population. That's every person, whether they're 8 or 80 and everything in between, is counted in that. But the number, that statistic is one that's generally considered to be a pretty good measure of both demographics and economic well-being. Generally speaking, the threshold is 50%. If you were under that, then you tend to be an older population or have a very high unemployment rate.
Sure.
And so Wayne County's at 45. I checked out every other county in our area to see where they rank, and everybody is generally between 45 and 55. There is one glaring exception to that. Franklin County, which is our most affluent county, is at 55%, at least in our area. But Fayette County, only 37% of the entire population there is working.
That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a retailer and you're not looking at that number, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're taking a real chance.
Yeah. Yep. By the way, you can see every county in our area. I'll post the percentages on our website today.
Are there any, like, what about Indianapolis or Dayton or some other counties that are nearer to Cincinnati? Are they a lot better? What like Hamilton County, some others?
Not really. Everybody is generally within 5 percentage points either way of that 50% mark. But boy, Fayette County is just really low.
Really low.
7%.
Yeah.
I also took a look at the number of people actually working at various Wayne County employers. The largest employer in our area now is Reed Health, and that's no surprise. But to me, what the surprise is just how much bigger they are than number 2. Reed has 2,600 employees. The next highest isn't even a third of that. It's Richmond Community Schools at 723 people. Our largest manufacturer is Belden. Right now, they list their employment at 707 people. There are currently 37 Wayne County entities that employ at least 100 people.
All right. Now, of that list, of the top 10 or 20, most of them are like school systems or the colleges, people that are tax supported.
Right. Five of the top 10 are either not-for-profit or supported in some way by taxes.
All right. So here's what that means. That's not Cummins in Columbus drives that community because they pay a lot in taxes. Now, they may have some abatements and that sort of thing. But when we are out there trying to offer incentive packages for businesses to move here, and we create TIF districts and some of those other things, what we end up doing is we end up taking money out of the schools. We end up taking money away from some of our largest entities that need those taxes in order to be able to hire. So we kind of kick ourselves in the butt on some of the tax abatements that we offer. On the other side is we've got to do a better job at recruiting bigger businesses to pay their fair share in order to make up for what Reed's not paying. You know, Reed does a lot in community benefits. I'm not throwing shade at that. What I'm saying is, if we've got a budget shortfall, you know, the mayor and city council need to go to some of these entities and go, look, we need some help here to offset some of the tax cut circuit breakers, or the number of people that aren't working and paying taxes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we can't grow unless we put a little water on the seeds, baby.
I like that.
Right? I just came up with that. Hashtag Phil Quinn.
I like that. That's really good.
Yeah.
There is going to be a new stop sign in the Depot District.
I love this.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Yeah.
It's going to be at North 10th and East Street, and there's been several reasons for that. And most of these reasons are not new. One of them is if you were headed, it would be north on 10th Street trying to turn onto East Street. You know that it's very difficult to see around that building there.
Yeah.
Also, there is obviously some increased pedestrian traffic in that area, but it's also geared toward reducing the speed of drivers who enter the Depot District from the east.
That's exactly right. That is really the issue. You can get going from that stoplight on 12th Street and get into that next, five-way stop, whatever they call that thing, and make some habits. We need to call that like the 5 points or something. We need to come up with a name for that intersection by the Depot District. But slowing traffic down right there as you're crossing from like New Boswell going over to the old Depot building, that's becoming a spot. I mean, that's becoming a place for people to hang out, play some music inside and out. You know, that's more people are pedestrianing. I don't know if that's a word, but you know.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, you'll be seeing that. You'll be seeing that going up.
They need the flags though, because some people will blow by that. They won't see it. You got to make it a big sign for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. And I want to mention this. I'm going to end with this, but I want to stress that I just found out about this, and this is completely unconfirmed.
But now hang on a second.
Totally unconfirmed.
Now hang on. If you do this, and we're here on the little Facebook. You're getting ready to say something that's going to be. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. You know what I'm going to say, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I just told you. I just yelled it across the hall.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you nervous? Now
I
you're
am.
making me nervous.
Because you know why?
Why?
Because he's a big guy.
Physically or?
Yes, physically.
Well, he's not.
He intimidates me.
He kind of did me too.
Okay.
Now people are wondering what we're talking about, so we got to do it.
I know you got to now.
All right. Again,
unconfirmed.
Completely unconfirmed. I'm hearing word that a former basketball coach in Richmond, who tended to have controversy follow him at Marion, and then at Richmond, and then at Jeffersonville, is now out at Jeffersonville as well.
You're talking about Joe Luce.
I am.
And there's a chance that he's no longer working for Jeffersonville schools.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know why.
So we'll have to get that confirmed. But there's a rumor circulating.
That's right.
Okay. It makes me nervous. Okay.
You know what? For 5 years,
Uh-huh.
I interviewed him before and after basketball games. However long he was here, 5 or 6 years, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which would be, let's see, you do 2 a game, 100. That'd be about 250 interviews.
How'd that go?
I don't think he knows my name to this day.
Well, okay.
And I got nothing personal against him.
No, I don't either. But, we did go to semi-state when he was coaching. So, yeah,
I got you.
Let's go with some wins, baby. All right, so here's what we want. All right, you folks that are watching on Facebook, our folks listening here's what I want to do. I want to talk about speed traps. Our question of the day, where are those speed trap areas? We've talked about Simhanjan Parkway, kind of hidden behind the trees. Mm-hmm. We've talked about Industries Road. Uh-huh. We've talked about right there at the old entrance by the old hospital.
Yep.
But you have one, I know, one area that is a speed trap. So what are some others? Salisbury Road.
Salisbury Road's an absolute joke.
Yeah, that's right. 30 miles an hour between like the bus garage and the junkyard.
Yeah.
You can get torched there. I did that too.
I'll tell you the one I have to watch out for because I go home that way most days, and that is right after, it's on US 35, right after you get off of I-70 in Preble County, and if you're headed east on 35, toward Eaton, but way before you get to Eaton, there's a little pull off there where it's reduces from 4 lanes down to 2, and there will be troopers sitting there.
Sitting
all the
right
time.
there, yeah. Oh, look, Ohio State troopers scare the daylights out of me. Because I always feel like I don't really have any drugs in my car, but they could still pull me over. They are really good at that.
Yeah.
And I get nervous.
Next thing you know, you're getting a body cavity search.
Yeah. I don't like that either. Sean Lamb just walked in and heard body cavity search. Do you think we're causing a problem by talking about speed traps? Do you think the police are like angry with us? They know, right? They know where they are and what they're doing.
Well, yeah, and Salisbury Road that has nothing to do with safety and everything to do with revenue enhancement.
Yeah, that's right.
And the same thing with Industries Road.
Yep.
But I think other areas are for safety, and that's okay. But it's
I think you could about pick anybody you want off of Glen Miller Hill, right there on National Road.
yeah,
you can pick people off there left and right.
oh yeah, absolutely.
And there's talking about the church on L Street by the Boys and Girls Club's always got somebody
yeah,
pulling
yeah.
there. That's a hot spot.
What's the speed limit on L? Is that 30?
It fluctuates.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's just me. No, it's 30 miles an hour.
That's another joke.
And-
you could do 50 there and be perfectly safe.
Well, maybe, but there's kids at the Boys and Girls Club
Oh,
that
yeah,
come
okay.
across the street.
Okay, maybe not so much there, but
But the reason why the cops are there are not for the traffic; it's for Genesis Apartments, don't you think? Just throwing shade all over the place. All right, we're at it. Whatever. What you dropped a loose bomb today.
that could mean several things.
It's time.
It's time.
Time for the Farmer's Bike Festival.
It's the best segment on radio, by God. I'm telling you. Thank you, Jeff Lane. Yep. All right, guys. Patty Trace is coming on board. She's from the Dwyer Community Center. She's going to be talking about some fun stuff happened at the Dwyer Community Center. They're doing great work over there. I don't think we have anybody else coming in today. Download the pod if you want to hear any more of the show. Thanks for watching, all of you fruitcakes. Go to work, will you?